This video is sponsored by Botan Store, Channel Fireball, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here. So today we're going to be taking a look at this deck that made day 2 at the Pokemon Online Global Championships tournament played by Copycat Gaming from the United States. Now this deck had a lot of buzz going around it throughout day 1 because I think one player playing it on day 1 made it through, and one player playing it on on pod 2 made it through. So really impressive showing. Me personally, looking at this list, I feel like there's a lot of cards I would potentially change. But first things first, like number one, the only cards that make this not post-rotation are the energy spinners, which we can immediately transform into energy searches, and that immediately replaces that, which is really good. But what I'm thinking here is that I'd imagine attacking with Noivern is very key, right? Like really key early on to use Boom Burst, get those damage counters in so that Sableye V can then finish things off. So I'm really surprised it's only at a 2 count, because then your chance of starting with it are very low, and you only have 3 scoop up nets in terms of switching cards. So if you start with a Sableye, you're done. So I'm going to try and rework this deck to how I would play it. This is the original list, but how I would play it is Sinia's Resolve seems like a very underwhelming choice. A 4th Aurora seems like a smart choice for me here. And then I would definitely just go ahead and play 4 Noivern, right? Maybe, I really want to start Noivern, I want to start Noivern and start spreading damage with it. And this means I need less switching cards, of course, in order to be able to use it. And then I have all this Pokemon search, and I have these scoop up nets to reuse the Zigzagoon, which are good. The stadiums also help to place extra damage counters. I did take out consistency in the 3 supporters, so well, you know what? I guess I understand the Senior's Resolve. I don't know, this deck just feels so not cluttered, but I think I'll take out 1 energy search since I did increase the Aurora energy count. We have a 4-4-2-4. So a lot of Pokemon search for sure. Okay, fine. I'll take out a Noivern and I'll keep 2 Senia's Resolve. I guess I like Senia because it helps you in discarding cards, right? Discarding energy to set up the right hand. That seems okay. It also thins cards for later on. There's no disruption in this. So we're gonna play the list as it is. I feel like I need to play with it first to really get a feel for the deck. So let's call it Sableye Noivern, right? I feel like Noivern should play, or has the potential to play, a pretty big role in this. Yeah, let's make it Dark Dragon. And let's jump into ladder. Okay, so we want to spread damage with Noivern. We then want to finish things off with Sableye, which does a lot of damage. In order to power up Sableye effectively, we're going to use right hand. So that should be pretty straightforward, I would say, overall. Pretty straightforward. Losing the coin flip and going second is not bad if you start with... wow. It's not bad if you start with Noivern, but this hand definitely doesn't allow for that. So what I'm thinking here is most decks will start applying pressure and taking knockouts, right? So getting back a level ball off of Load Surge, and then that would be not really good. There's also, well, even if I top deck a Noivern, I can't attack with it because I only have dark energies and not psychics. Look at how beautiful that looks. Alright. Okay, so we're up against Shadow Rider Calyrex. That is potentially good. They're not going to be missing the KO, I don't think, but that's alright. They play an Incense for an All Creamy. Oh, okay. So they're not playing post-rotation yet, as they are. Oh, I have the Pokecoms. The Pokecoms are not post-rotation. Oops. I forgot about the Pokecoms. Those are the two cards that are not post-rotation. I just realized that I am playing those two. Alright, so let's just establish another Sobble. We'll go ahead and bench the Sableye attached to it, and we'll go ahead and pass. Could have maybe attached to the Sobble and just keep calling for more Sobbles. So I do have right hand, but next turn my attack isn't doing much, right? So I do need to be careful with that. Evolving the active is a tell that my opponent has a second Evolution Incense, yep, or a second Shadow Rider, and we see it with the Evolution Incense right there. And we do get Marnied, so we'll have a chance at a brand new hand off of this Marnie. So with 2 damage counters off of a potential 6-Agun, I would be dealing 260, so not enough. I need, in order to get a KO on this, I need 3 damage counters on it. Okay, my opponent doesn't miss. Doesn't miss the switch, does get the knockout. So unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to promote the Sobble right here. Okay, took out another Sableye, we'll just go ahead and research, not much to think about here. Okay, now my hand is dead, oh my gosh. Wow, dude. Now my hand is dead. Get rid of the old cemetery, because that can actually only hurt me now. It comes down to me... No, like I'm not even doing any damage right here. It's over. It's absolutely over. Oh, that Marnie just... No, the Marnie didn't kill me. My own research killed me. I don't know, like... This feels very clunky overall. I mean, maybe I'm doing something really wrong right now, but I don't think so. Alright. Ton of energies. Could just go boss KO at this point now. Like, maybe if I get a KO, I can somehow have them not have enough energy to take a knockout, but it's not gonna work out that way. Not when I have a dead hand either. If I have to use 1 turn of spread, it's over. So yeah, it's definitely over. Unless I top deck research into 6-Agun, double scoop up net. That's the only way I can potentially win this game right here. So we'll see, right? We'll see, I guess. Nice Geist. 150, more than enough to knock out anything. If I don't top deck a supporter, I'm just gonna concede, and that supporter has to be research basically. Okay. I guess we'll draw 5. But not quite. 1 card away though. 1 scoop up net away, or 1 quick ball away, or 1 6-Agun, 1 level ball. It was actually potentially close, except not really. I'm just gonna go ahead and concede, see if I can showcase the deck a little bit better in the next game. But I will be taking out the Pokecoms before I do that, because those are definitely not post-rotation. And I guess I'll add the extra Xenia. And I want to do the extra Noivern just to have a higher chance of starting with it. I feel like turn 1 Noivern spread has to be very key to the deck. I don't know how you pull it off with only 2. I really don't. Okay. Okay, so we lose a coin flip again. Going second is fine as long as you can spread with Noivern. We do mulligan here. We do in fact mulligan. And there's the Noivern. There's the Noivern, and we have a Xenia as well to draw cards. So we're rooting for my opponent to get a really good turn one that fills up their whole bench. Rimraid and Minccino. This is probably Rapid Strike Malamar. And there we go. There's the Inkay. There's another level ball. So yeah, fill up your bench, friend. Please, please fill up your bench. Okay, so we're gonna draw 4 cards. The Cemetery, once again a useless card overall, because we're up against a Psychic deck. So I'll go ahead and grab the Sableye. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Xenia's Resolve these two, draw 4, and I will get the wrong energy. Okay. Jeez. So let's grab you. And then I mean, I can't Xenia's Resolve. I mean, grab the Xenia's Resolve. So it seems like evolving into Inteleon is what's gonna be the key here for me, I guess. I'll just grab the Xenia's Resolve. Now I can level ball for an energy, right? Guarantee the energy. And I have another Noivern I can get rid of. There might be a turn, like if I establish enough Inteleons, there might be a turn where Noivern spread is actually better than attacking with Sableye. So we'll see. There might be a turn where I can go boss on the Octillery if they don't have a stadium. Although I did discard both of my stadiums, so never mind. Okay, we do see this in Chino. Another attachment. Karina's Focus. 5. Another Inkay. So giving us more cards with Xenia's Resolve. That's nice. If we get the first KO here, that'd be really good. Now that I think about it, like if I had spread last turn, just continuing to spread might have been a better strategy against my opponent's deck actually. If you can spread enough with Inteleons, then that could actually be pretty good. Alright, there's the Tower of Waters. It all comes down to, I have no hand disruption. So can my opponent replenish Malamars quick enough, right? Or can I KO Malamars quick enough too? Okay, so I do find the energy. So with that, I reckon I go Xenia's on these two then. Okay. So I can do this. And then I definitely need Zigzagoon right here. Zigzagoon's not here, then I'm in trouble. Zigzagoon is not indeed priced, that's good. Okay, so with Drizzle, I definitely should establish another Drizzle, I feel. So I have the double Inteleon. And then with the other Drizzle, I will grab a card that I can discard for the Quick Ball. So what card would I want to discard? Maybe the Stadium. I think the Stadium is the least useful card right here. Now the issue for me is the follow-up Sableye, because I don't have a follow-up Sableye. So we'll go Crazy Claws. I mean, I could, I guess, attack with Raihan. I mean, not Raihan. Attack with Noivern. That's not a useful price card. You have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent's attack does 120 more damage. Could be a little difficult to pull that off. Because the card I'll need off right hand is the Psychic. And that's not ideal. Okay, Karina's Focus. There's a chance my opponent doesn't get 3 Rapid Strike cards. Nah. Probably not very likely. Yeah, there's no way my opponent whips the KO here. I don't think. I don't think that's what's gonna happen here. I don't know, the deck just feels not good. I don't know how you go 7-2 with it. I wanted to give it a genuine chance, but I really don't know how. I don't know how you pull this off. It feels clunky. It needs so many moving pieces. So many different moving pieces, so many different things to really get going. Like, could I have approached the early game any different? If anything, I added another out to the spread, right? I added another out to the spread, so I don't know. Alright, so what do we top deck? The Psychic, okay. Not good enough, right? But hey. So I would need to use this until then, right? If I wanted to get a return KO here, I do need this until then. If I just end up spreading, I do take a knockout on 1 NK, but then no, I have to deal with the active. Okay, so we'll do this. We will grab a quick wall, and I don't need scoop up net. Do I need another right hand? You just grab 2 quick walls, I guess. Okay, so then I'll quick wall away the Psychic, grab the Sableye. Ooh. Okay, so if I do this, if I go right hand Psychic and then attach, I will have 3 cards, so I won't be getting the KO. So I have to right hand onto the Sableye. And then the card that I will search for, it has to be what? Research? There's no boss in this either. Yeah, I don't understand how you win with this deck. I really don't. So I'm gonna research, so I might as well establish this Sobble. And then I have to put the damage on the active. And sure, I'll do a lot of damage, but my opponent not getting 5 rapid strike cards next turn, plus the Malamar, seems like a big stretch. I did free up the Sableye from the prizes, but I don't think that's gonna be good enough. Yeah, straight up research, had the Malamar. Didn't discard a rapid strike card of that research, so now they have 1 guaranteed, 7 brand new cards, plus 2 more Blitz and Chino, so things are not looking good here. There's no way he doesn't have 5 rapid strike cards. So there's 1 guaranteed. So there's 1 plus the auxiliary, there's 2. And there's 6 other cards where only half of them need to be rapid strike cards. I mean, I hope he whiffs, right? But it's not very likely. And since I got the research and now I have the Sableye, I'm gonna discard the Sableye anyway, so. Okay, there's the 3rd one. So only needs 2 more. 2 out of 5 cards, 5 unknown cards from my opponent's hand. Yep, and there's 1. Even goes ahead and benches it. That could be an indication that my opponent doesn't have it, but it's more likely an indication that they do. Oh, commits the attachment. 5 out of 7. Yeah, they do have it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's over here. It's actually over. There's nothing I can do. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that sort of saves me. I need to grab this, yep. Get rid of my 1 research, go ahead and quick shooting. But that's it, right? My opponent just does the same party trick that they just did, and it's over. And even if my opponent can't pull it off next turn, then they can just, they have 2 more turns, you know? So, like, overall, I wish I could have started the game by just using Boom Burst, Boom Burst, Boom Burst. Yeah, I feel like that might have been more effective. I would have been able to use 4 Boom Bursts, potentially, at least. Because I went second, right? So I could have used Boom Burst turn 1. That's 20 spread. Then they attacked me, and that's another Boom Burst. That's 40 damage on them. And they didn't KO me. Then they KO me, then I use Boom Burst again, plus I already have double Intillion. And then they KO me, and then I use Boom Burst again, and then maybe I eliminate enough Incase through that, or Malamars to prevent this. I eliminate the support, I don't know. Would have been very tough. Would have definitely been very, very tough. But there's a KO, straightforward for my opponent. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't do the Boom Burst approach because I had no Psychic Energy to start off. So that didn't work out. Not a fan of the deck. Like, on paper it looks cool. In practice it just feels very clunky and just not quite what you need it to be. So I mean, mad respect to the people that went 7-2 with it. I can't see how you do that, but clearly they tested the deck way more than I do, and they know something more than I do. I don't know, like, just the start feels so clunky. The start is so underwhelming for the deck, so I don't know how you change that, because you can't even guarantee, with only 2 Noiverns and no switching cards, how do you guarantee that you start with the Noivern, you know? Like, I don't know. Not a fan. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow for another brand new video. Bye-bye.